Right now, major retail stores know something about your brain that you don't.
And no, it's not some evil billionaire conspiracy. It's pure engineering. Retailers study human psychology the exact same way rocket scientists study physics. Picture this. It's Memorial Day weekend. You walk into a store for a bottle of sunscreen and a cheap grill brush. 1 hour later, you're stuffing a massive box of patio furniture into your trunk, while trying to figure out if your life suddenly needs a kayak. A kayak? You don't even live near water. Did you just lose all self-control? Not exactly. Every single sign, price tag, and countdown clock you passed was mathematically optimized to bypass your logic. Today, we are exposing the 6 psychological traps stores use during major holiday sales to quietly empty your wallet. Because once you see the patterns, they lose all their power. Why do sale prices feel so good? It comes down to the fake anchor. The trap springs the exact microsecond you look at a price tag. You've seen it 1,000 times. Was $199, now $89. Your brain immediately locks onto that first number. The moment that anchor is set, the $89 price tag stops feeling like an expense. It feels like a victory. You aren't spending 89 bucks. You're saving 110. But here is the scary part. Researchers found this trick works even when people know it's happening. Your brain is wired to compare the new price to the old price, rather than evaluating what the item is actually worth. Worse yet, that original higher price is often complete theater. Consumer watchdog groups tracked retail pricing and found a massive trend. Stores quietly raising prices weeks before a holiday weekend, only to mark them down to their normal price on Friday morning. You aren't getting a discount, you're watching a magic trick. Why are sale signs always red? To trigger the red sign effect. Look around any retail floor or online storefront during a sale. Why is almost every single clearance banner, countdown widget, and price slash colored bright red? Because red alters your biological behavior. In color psychology, red is a high arousal color. It literally simulates emergency signals in your brain, like stop signs or hazard lights. When you walk into a store flooded with giant red tags, a subconscious part of your brain shifts straight into panic mode. You stop meticulously evaluating whether a product is good. You start reacting. Rush decisions are emotional decisions, and emotional decisions are incredibly expensive. Why do countdown timers make you panic? Because of fake urgency. If red primes your brain for panic, this next trick completely breaks your perception of time. Only 3 left in stock, sale ends in 4 minutes. Suddenly, you stop browsing, your chest tightens, and you click Buy Now. The store's primary goal isn't to inform you, it's to stop you from thinking. Because they know a simple mathematical truth. The longer a customer thinks, the less money they spend. But next time you see a digital clock ticking away online, try refreshing the page or checking back tomorrow. An incredibly high percentage of those timers are hard-coded to quietly reset the moment they hit 0. The last chance is just a rolling loop designed for pressure. Why do most people pick the middle option? You are likely stepping into the decoy trap. Imagine you're shopping for a new backyard grill. You see the entry-level model for $199. You see a massive, industrial-looking one for $599. And right next to it sits a perfectly reasonable middle option for $349. Which one do you choose? Statistically, the vast majority of people pick the middle option. It feels safe, responsible. But here is the secret. The store doesn't actually expect to sell many of those $599 luxury grills. It exists purely as a decoy. Its entire job is to make the $349 option feel cheap by comparison. Without that overpriced decoy, you might look at a $349 price tag and think it's too expensive. With it, you feel like you're winning. Once you notice the decoy effect, you will see it everywhere, from restaurant menus and medium popcorn sizes to vehicle trim packages. Are loyalty programs actually rewards? Usually, it's just the loyalty illusion. This tactic masquerades as a favor to you. Join our free rewards club and get 20% off today. It sounds incredibly friendly, But these programs exist to track your data, mapping exactly what you buy, when you shop, and what you click on, allowing them to send hyper-targeted ads directly to your phone. Then, they trigger an intense psychological glitch called loss aversion. As humans, we hate losing things far more than we enjoy gaining them. Losing a $10 reward credit hurts worse than finding a $10 bill feels good. When stores text you that your points are about to expire, they are forcing you to spend real money just to avoid the painful feeling of losing a free prize. Why are stores designed like mazes? To maximize the layout walk. The final tactic is built directly into the concrete beneath your feet. Have you ever wondered why essentials, like milk, eggs, bread, or toilet paper, are always placed at the absolute furthest, deepest corner of the building? It's an intentional trap. Retailers force you to walk through a literal maze of high-profit, non-essential items just to grab the one thing you actually came for. Every aisle end cap you pass is filled with bright, festive holiday displays. These end caps are the most valuable real estate in the entire retail industry. Not because they have the best sales, but because they grab the most impulse attention. You are navigating a carefully calibrated obstacle course designed to test your willpower every single step of the way. Stores aren't evil for doing this. They have doors to keep open, and sometimes a deal really is just a good deal. But the moment you can name these tactics, the anchors, the decoys, the artificial clocks, they completely lose their power over your brain. This weekend, before you hit the checkout line, look at what's in your cart and ask yourself one simple question. Am I actually buying a product I need, or am I just buying the emotional feeling of getting a deal? Let me know in the comments which of these tricks gets you every single time. Hit subscribe and stop letting them game your brain.